What's up, everybody? Mike here. And boy, did we get some great updates with Rise of the Ronin recently shown at the State of Play last week. And I want to talk about the new details that were dropped about it, released, made public, anything like that. Because this game is shaping up to be like probably one of the best action RPGs of the year, honestly. And Team Ninja usually always delivers with, albeit, a caveat. And this is probably just my opinion. Maybe a lot of you guys share the same opinion as me. The Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise game was not that great, and I know it was just super weird to me that just felt so awkward to me because Neo 1 and 2 was fantastic. Wulong, I would say, was pretty fun too, but felt like too easy overall, which is another weird take, or weird, like, not weird take, sorry, but I feel like a weird game design decision they did, or game development design with how they did that, because I felt like Wulong was overall very kind of easy. I don't know, but still a lot of fun. So I'm hoping they've learned lessons from past mistakes and things they've done in previous games, and it looks like they really have. Because this, oh my god, like the trailer for this, as you're seeing right here in this video, like from the State of Play, just like the things that you can do in this game, if they're actually legit, and seem to be fluid as it looks, this is going to be incredible. Just from the traversal, combat, and everything else. So just want to like go over the PlayStation blog information here real quick with you guys to let you know about this, that they've, talked about and expressed is with their game, you're basically going to be feeling like you're fighting like a Ronin, through and through, basically. So a variety of weapons are going to be available for battling your enemies. In addition to Team Ninja's signature swordplay, you can wield Japanese spears and ranged firearms, including foreign pistols. It was also very cool how they showcase in the trailer, the way you can use guns in combat. It's like very different from the previous games. Hybrid Japanese Western weapons are also options. Use the flamethrower-like fire pipe to roast groups and ignite flammable barrels, or wield the bayonet to deflect blades and counter rifle blasts. That's exciting. Choosing your combat style and keeping your enemies' armaments in mind is key to gain advantage in battle. Definitely. And I'm wondering how much of this is going to actually kind of be, Souls-like in a sense, because a lot of their games in the past have been very Souls-like that I've all mentioned, like Neo 1 and 2, Wulong, and also Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy. That was a Final Fantasy Souls-like they did. So it begs the question, is this going to be another Souls-like but an open world, because it is an open world action RPG. They go on to say here, as Team Ninja fans know, timing is key in melee combat. The new trailer showcased a heated battle between swordsmen where a stance selection, blocking, and time parries are critical to defeating foes, which is true, yeah. You can also wield a versatile grappling rope to pull distant enemies in during fights or perform a stealthy takedown on Unaware Sentry, which is freaking cool, man. It was so sick seeing that. Players can also use the rope to launch themselves towards foes and close the gap. I love that. Like, the fact you can use that, and also I think that's also applicable in, like, getting around in traversal, because you see in the trailer, like, you're using a grapple hook to essentially launch yourself into the air. You essentially can glide around almost like you're doing Breath of the Wild mechanics type stuff. So they're taking inspiration from different elements of different games here. And basically, you're going to have to use every tool that's available to you to overcome the fearsome threats facing, your character as a Ronin. There'll be plenty of choices available when covering ground in late 19th century Japan, which is the time period this takes place. So, yeah, they're basically going over how your grappling rope is also useful outside of combat to scale rooftops and other heights. So kind of what I just touched on earlier. While you gain leverage in a flash, mounting a trusty horse also allows you to gallop across open fields to mission objectives faster. That's fantastic. And basically the device that is essentially like allows you to fly, or not fly, but glide in the air is Avicula. It's a traversal option that Teen Ninja's created for the game, and basically allows you to instantly deploy a lightweight set of wings. Perfect for gliding through the air. Players can sprint across rooftops, grapple to a distant height, and deploy their glider in midair, using the upward momentum to soar through the air. You can adjust your direction, speed, close wings at any moment, and get selfie drop on unsuspecting enemies. You know what? Let me take that back. This is not Breath of the Wild. This is more like freaking Batman Arkham game style type stuff here. That's what actually more so reminds me of. I shouldn't even. I mean, they probably did take some elements from Breath of the Wild 2, inspired by. But now to think about that, after just reading that and going back and looking at, what they showcase, yeah, this definitely feels like more of like a Batman thing that you can do. And that's freaking fantastic. Like Batman, Samurai, Ronin type mechanics. Oh, please. Thank you. Gimme. Then when it comes to player choice, in addition to choices of combat and traversal styles, players can also impact Rise of Ronin's world with their actions during story missions. At one point in a new trailer, you see a player choose to help a character named Higashishi. Sorry if I messed that up. Basically help this character out to fight a group of hostile guards. This choice to help establishes a bond between these characters, lets players get to know this character more deeply, and unlocks other game features. You'll be able to make these choices with additional characters, such as Ryoma Sakamoto, highlighted in a previous trailer. Right. Who you choose to develop a relationship with impacts how the story unfolds. However, there are no disadvantages to bonding with a character at the expense of another. Consider even more variety for your next playthrough. So basically confirming they're having built-in features, mechanics, and things that are going to add replay value to this game, which they usually do in their games a lot of times. Like, there's always a new game plus you want to go through, or multiple new game pluses, and there's always different things you do on those runs too, where it's more challenging enemies, new gear to get, etc. And all in all, this sounds freaking great. Sounds fantastic. I love Team Ninja. They're a great development team, great studio overall. They make good games. And this, honestly, I'm hoping is going to be another banger overall that we as, gamers and fans, the majority of us really enjoy and love. I just really wish they would, fix their PC port issues, because for some reason their PC version of the games, at least at launch, are not super great. I'm hoping they've learned from that too, in case this ever does come to PC. I know right now, I believe it's only for PS5. I also kind of feel bad for the release date of this game because it comes out March 22nd, right? That's the same day as Dragon's Dogma 2. So already there, it's forcing us as consumers to choose with our wallets which game we're going to go for, or are we going to get both games, right? Me personally, I'm going to try and get both. I don't know if I will get both right away, but I want to get both. But what's going to probably take priority me is probably Dragon's Dogma 2 over Rise of the Ronin. I'm really enjoying Dragon's Dogma 1. I've been going through that, on my channel as well too, playing that, and it's been fantastic, a lot of fun. I think I'm like halfway through the game at this point or so, and yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna try and get the Dark Risen DLC done too before part 2 comes out. If not, that's okay. I'll get to it at some point in the future. But let me know your thoughts. Like, is this something that's gonna affect your decision on getting it right away or not? Are you gonna wait for a sale? Or do you feel like you would get this over Dragon's Dogma 2, or are you gonna get both games? Are you excited about Rise of the Ronin, and what Team Ninja's building here? Let me know in the thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new. My name's Mike. Thanks for watching.